You can get as deep or as shallow in the analysis as you want, but it's about a last chance, a last gasp effort at preserving the culture that developed after the founding of this country. It's no more complicated than that, folks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Rush Limbaugh. Welcome to Give Me Five. And Rush, with a very important portion of a monologue. You know, he does most of the first hour every day is just him for the most part. But this was very, poignant and very important, and it tells it like it is. We're in a battle for survival. If you love the United States of America, Barack Obama has tried to turn it upside down. He's gotten it 3/4 of the way. And if we lose this election between the presidency and the Supreme Court going forward, we're done. We're done. Here's more.
Country's under siege from all quarters, and recently the Democrat Party has joined those who have put the country under siege. Now, in this instance, I'm not even talking about anything other than perception right now. Candidates go out and say or do anything. The perception that people have of what they say or do is going to largely determine the reaction. They're not going to spend time going deep into what it really meant was and what really is going to have to happen before. They're going to knee-jerk react because that's how important the issue is.
Absolutely. And we discussed this on the show last night for the caucus show, the Nevada caucus show. And I made that point. I was asked, why does everybody care about the 12 million illegals and not about the visa program? I said, we do care about the visa program. But that's legal. That's broken and it's legal, and Trump has addressed that. But it's the illegals who are continuing to come into this country. Forget the myth that more Mexicans are leaving than are coming in. That's a myth. Here's more.
They're not going to take any chances with it. So if somebody comes along and says, I'm going to deport 12 million, fine. I hear you, and I hope to hell you're telling me the truth because I support you. I'm going to deport them. They got to go. Donald Trump. They got to go. I'm going to build a wall. Who's going to pay for the wall? Mexico. Right. They're not taking the time to ask if he really means it. They've already decided that he does. It's that important to a lot of people. It's about preserving a distinctive American culture, which is under assault, which is under siege.
Absolutely. It's not that hard to figure out why people care about the 12 or 15 or 18 or 20 million illegals in this country. They don't belong here. By definition, they're illegal. And it's just what the Democrats need, according to Rush.
And it's being brought to us by the Democrat Party, which is trying to register all kinds of new voters all the time because they need a permanent underclass of people incapable of taking care of themselves, incapable of providing for themselves, who will always be counted on to vote Democrat to be taken care of.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And Rush finishes with this.
You know what? The American people really don't want this. We'd better modify this. That's not at all. That doesn't permeate the establishment mind. If you don't support what they want, you have to be taken care of. You have to be defeated. You have to be rendered irrelevant. You have to be cast aside, whatever. It's that polarizing an issue.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Donald Trump resonates because he says what people feel. Yesterday, it was claimed on the show I was on for the caucus that Trump's plans are unconstitutional. And then it was admitted, you win, Steve, it's not unconstitutional. And then I was asked, well, what if Donald Trump doesn't do what he promises? I said, as long as he tries. The Republicans now lay down and die for Obama, figuratively. Trump will try and succeed.